friends, I'm Prairie Vintage. My name's Linda. I'm an energy intuitive reader here on YouTube, and I use spirits, my intuition, the tarot to communicate energies to you guys. Most amazing, beautiful viewers. I'm so blessed to be here today doing your reading yet again. And if you're new to this channel, welcome. I sure hope you guys stay and that these messages resonate for you. You guys are all very safe and welcome in this space with me today. Today's reading, we're looking at the person on your mind and the connection you came here about. And how exactly is this person feeling about you right here, right now in this timeless reading? Okay, and what will be their next move or action in this connection? So we have 4 options to choose from today. Do not force any of the messages or piles to fit. Okay, this should be energy that resonates with your connection. And if there's specific messages in there, those are meant for certain individuals. You can leave those behind, but the overall energy should match your connection. Okay, in these general readings, lots of people come in and out of these readings, okay? So it's not going to be 100% your story, and you don't need to force anything, okay? And it's absolutely okay not to resonate with my reading. If you don't resonate with my reading, there might be another one that resonates for you. If not, maybe I'm just tapped into another frequency, and that's absolutely fine, okay? So option 1, we have the Morgan Greer Tarot. Option number 2, we have the Surrealist Tarot. Option number 3, we have the Bonefire Tarot. Option number 4, we have the Dream Visions Tarot. So if the reading sounds reversed, meaning it sounds like how you feel about your person and your next move in action, then it could be that your person's energy is in another pile. Sometimes we have 2 energies, both people in one pile, and I'll do my best to differentiate between the 2 energies, and it's up to you to crisscross who is who and determine, you know, which one's your person, which one's you. Okay, so I will see you guys at your pick. The options will be in the description box and in the pinned comment below, and I will see you there. Hello, blessed angels, pile 1. You guys picked the Morgan Greer first group. Let's take a look at the person on your mind, the connection you came here about, and how is this person feeling about you right here, right now in this timeless reading. Whenever you come across this reading, the message was meant to find you as long as it resonates for you. Don't force everything to fit, okay, because this is a collective general reading, and so specific messages do come through for certain individuals. You can leave those behind, although it should be in the overall energy that matches your connection here in this pile, okay? If it doesn't resonate, don't force it. Go check out another pile, and if there is no piles resonating, then there's no message for you, and that's absolutely fine, okay? If the reading's reversed, this is going to sound a lot like how you feel, and that could mean that your person is in another pile, okay? Very common to get flipped piles here. You can crisscross energies. If I say it's you and it's your person, then that's how it's coming out, okay? So use your own intuition over mine. Only you know your connection, and only you work with spirit to determine whether you want to take messages or not, okay? So spirit, clear and concise message for the greatest and highest good of beautiful pile 1. How's a person on their mind feeling about them right here, right now? Please protect me and the viewer as I channel this message for the greatest and highest good. Beautiful pile 1, the person they came here about. What are they needing to know? Thank you so much, Spirit, for this beautiful message. We are so blessed to be here. And thank you so much, pile 1, for allowing me to tap into your energy, the energy around you at this time. I'm so blessed to be here. One more, and we will reveal the cards. All right, so we have perseverance. I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. Beautiful purple energy. Purple is spiritual energy coming through with the crown chakra and the third eye. We have pain. All right, we have abundance. 10 pentacles energy pulling through. 3 swords pulling through with the pain, and then we have consciousness. Okay, so that's pulling through with the purple again with the higher levels of consciousness here. We have, I wish I could turn back the clock and do things over. And we have, you make me nervous. Okay. We have the 4 pentacles. I don't read bottom of the deck reverse. Under that we have the Magician, which is Virgo and Gemini energy. We have the King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, the Hierophant, Taurus energy in reverse, 2 Cups. And we have the Knight of Wands in reverse. We have the Page of Wands in reverse. And we have the 6 Pentacles in reverse. And then we have the 10 Wands in reverse. Okay. Beautiful people. This person that I'm tapped into, something's happened between you and this person that's created I feel a wedge between you guys. It could be a separation or just an argument, or things are just not the same. So there's distance between you and this person. This person's had time to, however long it's taken, I don't know, an hour, 3 days, 3 months, 3 years. I don't know how long. All I know is they've had time to reflect on what has happened. And I feel like this person does not want to have this connection end, or doesn't want this division or separation between you guys. Okay, so I feel like this person understands that they have some skin in the game, okay, in this connection, and that they don't want things to be where they're at right now with you and this person. I think they see a potential here that hasn't been realized of a future commitment, or something that they could give of themselves. I think they can see more of what can be done from them in this connection that maybe wasn't done, you know, in order for you guys to find harmony and balance. And so I feel like this person either didn't pursue the connection, or didn't commit to it, or didn't show like this was something that they honored or valued. I feel this person was very stuck or fixed in their lane, you know, whatever it was that they didn't want to let go of, or whatever it was that was keeping them back from engaging or committing, in this connection, resulted in a separation or pain for this person. So this person is coming into awareness here, okay? This person is not giving up. This person is going to come forward with some communication if they haven't already. I feel this is immediate. I feel like this person no longer wants things in balance between the two of you guys. This person is also coming through with a message that they haven't come forward because they were afraid, or are afraid about how you might react to this person, you know. So they obviously feel a heavy burden here in regards to fault, or whatever it was that they said or did. And so to face the music is something that was keeping them held back from communicating to you that they're sorry. So I feel like this person recognizes there's been an imbalance in regards to how they might have not have been giving energetically to this connection, contributing, however, that it's been imbalanced. And I feel like this person wants to create something here with you. Like there's an understanding of looking back, you know, and saying, I can now learn from what it is, because I could see what it is that it didn't work. And I want to create here what I know we could create because of what hasn't worked in the past. And it is something that they could see, you know, building for the long term here, that would impact their lifestyle or the way they live their life, or something that they were unprepared to release or let go of. And so I feel like this person has heavy regret, you know, and how it came about. But I feel like they're no longer trying to upkeep whatever thing that was keeping you guys apart, or whatever was making them feel like they couldn't communicate to you this desire to move in this direction. Because they do want harmony, they do see peace, they do see that things have been imbalanced, and they could potentially have done more here. Okay, so let's dive in one more layer into feelings, and then we'll do their next move. Although I feel like their next move here is communicating to you. You know, I don't know necessarily that they're going to say I regret, or that I'm sorry. I think the thrust of the communication here is, I see things have been imbalanced. I see where things didn't work, and I want to create a future here. I could see that we could create something more stable, that I could commit more time and energy, that I could give more than I have in the past to this connection. If you're willing to explore this with me, then I'm willing to do this, because I understand that it's going to take effort that I wasn't prepared to give, or couldn't give, or just didn't do. Okay, so let's dive in a little deeper into this. If it repeats the same message, then that's kind of where we're at, you know. Sometimes it just repeats it in a different way. But let's see, Spirit, can we dive in deeper? Can we get a little bit more layered into this person's feelings and thoughts, potentially, into pile one's person's feelings and thoughts? Clear and concise message for the greatest and highest good of pile number one's person and pile one in this connection. Thank you so much, spirits. Please help me to channel this message for the greatest and highest good of this connection. Thank you so much. All right, so diving in deeper, pile one's person's thoughts. See 4 Pentacles at the bottom. You guys saw me shuffle, and like I said, sometimes the message repeats in some way here because we are asking for a right here, right now, you know, and it's whenever you watch this reading. You can watch it a year from now, 2 years from when I post, doesn't matter. This is this person's energy. Okay, so we have flow. I do feel like potentially it's just the bottom card, but I do want to pull some more because I think that means there's more sitting here. Okay, yes, definitely more. Okay, and one of these. Dive into pile number one's person's feelings. Okay, so flow, emotions. Okay, and I'm kind of getting like crying, like 5 Cups energy. I feel this person does feel bad, you know, but it's like I want things to flow between us where they were stuck. I want things to naturally move, you know, and emotions to go. I feel like there's a plug in emotions here, you know, maybe somebody who was very, very held back or didn't allow themselves to express how they felt, you know. I just see energy flowing here. Yeah, look, you guys, again, and you saw me shuffle the Magician underneath. This is also communication and divine timing. So this person wants to manifest, but the consciousness we were seeing is like, I understand that I now am capable to do what it takes because I have the tools within me. Okay, and I want peace here with the lilies between us. And so I realized I was fixed or stuck or hanging on to something or just held back. And I couldn't create in that energy, you know, and now I want to allow things to flow here. Okay, so same sort of energy pulling through. And then we have worry. I am learning that worry doesn't change an outcome. So they sat and contemplated, I think, for some time with that understanding. And it was, you make me nervous, because I feel like this person was too afraid to come forward and say I was wrong or admit that they weren't doing what they felt was the right thing to do. So there was a hesitancy, I feel here. They sat in worry for some time, but it's like, well, that's not going to get them any closer to what they want. And so I feel like the shift here is, I don't want to just look at what I missed out on. I don't want to look at what I didn't do right and sit here now because I can't apologize or smooth things over, that we don't allow things to move. Adversity. I accept that challenges are the best way to learn. Yeah, I think they were sitting stubbornly and not wanting to apologize or not wanting to come forward. Maybe they thought you'd come forward, even though they're the ones who did something. Like, I feel like there's some ego that might have got in the way of admitting I was wrong, you know, and it's like through this argument or through this thing or through whatever's happened here, I've understood my shortcomings, you know, and so, yeah, I sat here in the bed I made. And you didn't come forward. And so now I have to let go of what it was that I was not willing to do here. And now I got to do it. I get emotional when I think of you. Okay, so again, this person, you know, it's like there's heavy feelings here. And so we have to understand which one weighs more. It's like if I sit and I was right, or stubbornly, I knew I was wrong, but I don't want to come forward and admit this and apologize that I'm without. Or I could just face the music and admit I didn't do what I felt I should have done and face the music, really. At the end of the day, that's what's coming through. Okay, magic, so more purple energy I was feeling. So this is like the higher levels of consciousness. You know, understanding on an intuitive level that there's something here more than just whatever's happened here in the 3D. Like, are we willing to throw the baby out with the bathwater based on, you know, our own sort of ego getting in the way? Confidence. This person let their ego get in the way, I feel here. But with the King of Wands, I think they took some time to really understand here that they're capable to come forward and smooth things over, you know, but I think they felt almost like they had to build up their confidence to come talk to you. I don't know. Maybe you told them off, or maybe they just really felt like it was once too many with the Ten of Wands in reverse. One too many times I upset you. One too many times I didn't show up, or I didn't contribute, or I didn't do what I was supposed to. Reflection. Yeah, they sat there, they thought of it. Okay, but this is also sometimes to me as mirroring. So I don't know, maybe you've had time to think as well. You know, maybe things that you might have done here that might have, I don't know, like projected onto this person. But I feel like there's been a lot of reflecting here on what this connection means, you know, intuitively to them, and love. That's what they realize, this love that they feel. And so love is the driver here in this person wanting to make change. Okay, perfect. So 8 Wands, there's the communication. I'm going to come forward because I want things to move again. And I realized they were stuck and they were fixed because of an imbalance here. So now I want to communicate that I want things to move forward because I feel the pain, the 3 swords we were seeing in the oracle cards, you know, and we're separated. This is someone's words, actions, intentions created pain. So because of this pain, and because of me sitting here reflecting in the 5 Cups energy I was in, I want to move forward. And I want to tell you this. Yeah, 2 swords. So I was needing to find balance. And with the crossed swords, it's like 2 things that were opposing. So I couldn't take action. They weren't allowing things to flow because they were opposing. I can't have this and that. So whatever they were doing, because I feel like they were held back or hanging on to something or incapable of being precise and taking action, was preventing them. You know, it was preventing them from taking action or speaking a truth or communicating feelings. So this inaction, this inability to speak their truth or like align things in a pointed direction here created the pain and suffering. Okay, so this is about balance as well. So here's the Death. So a need for transformation, Scorpio energy. And so I need to let go. And I'm in the process of letting go of the things in order to make space of the things I was, you know, sitting with and incapable of choosing or making a decision or moving forward. There's the 2 Pentacles. There's the choice. So I was back and forth, indecisive, having to choose between whether I wanted to let something go here or, you know, or stay stuck. And so I was stuck here, and I realized there's things I got to let go of. So I don't know that this person's completely transformed completely or in their process of transforming, but I feel like the communication is, I know I had a choice and the choice is mine to allow things to transform here because I love you and I've had time to think about this and I don't want to be a part. Yeah, so 10 Cups. Here's the potential that I realized that was there, and I've known all along intuitively. This is something that we haven't fulfilled because I need to transform in order to do this. And here's the Queen of Pentacles. So I don't want to lose you. I don't want you to exit my life. You know, I want you to be somebody here who I can work with, but you're pulled away, and you're pulled away because of my own action. And I created this adversity, okay, between us. And so I feel like there is this person wanting you to come back. And I feel it is genuine, okay, but now we need to see then what's their action, because I feel like it's more of the pain I see and what I've reflected on, and now I see this great truth. But it's like, okay, so are we going to transform? Are we going to let go? Are we going to do more? Are we going to find some sort of balance here? I know for sure there's communication that is pulling through here with how they feel. I'm going to communicate to you this truth or this understanding that I have. So spirits, actions. Pile 1's person's actions, their next move in this connection. What will they do? What will Pile 1's person do next in this connection? Next move, next action, clear and concise message. Please protect me as I channel this message, spirits. Thank you so much for this clear message today. So, Queen of Cups, that's the compassion. That's the love. That's the most love I can pull from the tarot, from the queens. Okay, so Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. Let's see. I think this person is tapping into this receptive side to show love and compassion here. So we have the Fool, Aquarius energy, and the Emperor in reverse, Aries energy. Okay, so Fool in reverse and Aries and Aquarius, the Fool, new beginning. Let's see. So we have the Lovers, Gemini. Okay, that's also a choice. And then we have the King of Cups, the King and the Queen of Cups, divine counterparts that feel the same and both feel love here. Are we on the same page? There's a choice in front of us. So there's the transformation. There's the Seven Swords and the apology. I know I wasn't in line with what I intuitively knew. You know, I was keeping from you. I was holding my cards close to my chest. I wasn't being authentically honest with either my feelings or showing my actions in line with feelings. There was some form of omission of truth, or just I wasn't acting in line with the great truth. And so now I'm coming to apologize, to say there is a choice here in front of us that maybe I denied or didn't admit. It would require transformation, would require releasing something or the end of something in order to open this up. And so we feel the same. We feel love. We want a new beginning. And I've been fairly immature, let my emotions get in the, my ego get in the way of expressing my emotions or taking action. And there are 3 Pentacles. I want to work with you. Yeah, there's like an understanding that they weren't stepping up. Look, 8 of Cups in reverse and then the 4 Wands. So this person is definitely going to come forward with an apology in action, okay? Whether they use words or not, I don't know. But their action here is going to be something of, because I've reflected enough to know that I wasn't in line with a great truth. I want to be able to have a new beginning with you, to create a 4 Wands, you know, to come together, to create the stability here that's on the table and the potential. And so this person hasn't moved on, and they don't feel like they can, move away from this connection because of the deep love that they feel. But I feel like this person is in the process of transformation in their world of something here that they're going to communicate to you that's been difficult for them to let go of or fully transition or let end. Hence why they're in the 4 Pentacles. You know, like, I don't know, a community of people, a family grouping, their soul family from, I don't know, from whatever it was that they're dependent on here, okay? Whatever they created, their sense of stability or structure that they created has been something that has been challenging for this person to walk out of, because they've invested a lot of their time in, and they might still feel a lot of love for this family or this thing that they created, but it's like emotionally not fulfilling them in a way here that allows them to create the stability in this connection. So there's a realization they have to transition and transform and release. And I feel like this person is saying, I understand this, and now I'm accepting that this is what I was not wanting to see or being honest about to myself and to this connection, and that the choice here, if I want to have my person, which is you in my life, if I want us to come together, then we have to remove the blocks, and this is the only block here. And so I'm the one that's in control of this, okay? And so they feel like your love is going to be focused elsewhere if this person doesn't make this change. You know, it's like they see you as their person, but that you're going to not be available here. And so the choice is really up to them, which I think is accurate, you know. But I don't feel that this person has completely transitioned out of this thing, but they want to communicate this to you, you know, that it's been challenging for this person to do this, for them to start anew, for them to, I don't know, like there's part of this person that feels like they'd be cowardly or not stand up, or there's a moral obligation with the Hierophant in reverse, the Emperor in reverse, and this 4 Wands. It's like I am morally or ethically supposed to do the right thing for these people or this community, and it's kept me stuck, you know. And that's the only thing sort of keeping me there, is the love I feel in that situation and the obligation that I might have signed up for or that I feel. So, but I do want a new beginning here for myself, because there's so much love, you know, and I feel intuitively, again, destined to make this happen. So I'm sorry that I haven't been working on this transformation or whatever it is. So this is their next move. They're going to communicate to you, okay? They're definitely going to communicate to you. They want to work together with you, but I don't know. I feel like this person wants you around while they detach or release or remove themselves from something that they're still emotionally sort of tied to. And I feel like Spirit is showing here your sense of compassion. You know, be compassionate here. Show me some compassion while I now admit that this is something I need to do. This is how we work together. This is how we can create and manifest. Again, with the Magician twice and this 3 Pentacles. I want something in the practical world that we can create together, but together means us two. You know, it doesn't mean me alone here. And so in order for me to do this, I need your compassion and your support to pull me through whatever this thing is here. Because I feel like this person is, yeah, having a very difficult time sort of transitioning, you know. So this is what you have, pile number 1. I hope this helped you guys. If you're drawn to another pile, or if this sounded more like your energy than your person's, then you can go check that out. And I will see you at the next one. Bye-bye. Hello, hello, gorgeous angels. Pile number 2, you guys picked the Surrealist Tarot. Group number 2, let's take a look at your person's feelings right here, right now, and their next move, action towards you in this connection. This is a timeless reading, meaning whenever you click on this video, the message is meant to find you, whether it's 3 years, 5 years, 6 months from when I post. It's absolutely fine as long as it resonates for you. Okay, so if this sounds more like your energy, how you feel about your person, then your person's energy could be in another pile. If there's 2 energies or multiple, I will do my best to determine who is who, and you guys can, or I'll determine what energy is what, and you guys can determine who is who. Okay, that means crisscrossing the energy as you see fit, but do not force any of the messages to fit your story. It should be something that makes sense to you, and only you know. Okay, so Spirit, clear and concise message for the greatest and highest good of pile 2. Please protect me and the viewer as I channel this message for the greatest and highest good of pile 2 in this connection. How's the person on their mind feeling right here, right now in this connection? How are they feeling? Clear and concise message. Thank you so much. And thank you so much, pile 2, for allowing me to tap into your energy, the energy around you at this time. I dropped the card and it fell face up. Have unwittingly sabotaged our connection. Justice at the bottom of the deck. So let's see. I do feel one more of these. Spirit, clear and concise message for the greatest and highest good of pile 2. Please protect us as I channel this message for the greatest and highest good of pile 2. Thank you so much, pile 2, for allowing me to tap into your energy, the energy around you at this time. I'm so blessed to be here doing your reading. Okay, so Magician in reverse, Virgo, Gemini, Justice, Libra energy. Somebody was selfish, I feel here. Okay, selfish because there was sabotage. So, health. I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. Okay, and betrayal. Yikes. And intuition. High Priestess, Pisces energy, and caution. Yellow, solar plexus energy pulling through here. Someone does seem very selfish. Okay, and I feel like it's led to a situation here where somebody has a lot of regret, a lot of heaviness that they're carrying, and it might be getting in the way, but I feel this is betrayal of the spiritual realm. Like, the spiritual connection here has been put at risk because of someone's actions of sabotage. Okay, King of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy, so more Pisces. 6 Pentacles in reverse, Knight of Swords in reverse, the Lovers in reverse, Gemini energy, and the Chariot in reverse, Cancer energy, and the Hierophant in reverse, Taurus energy. So we have major. Wowzers. 3 of Wands in reverse. Something got completely stunted here. There was an opportunity for something here. Very spiritual. Okay. I think there was a spiritual connection. Very deep. This person intuitively felt this connection. And I feel like whatever they did completely sabotaged this connection. So they're feeling like, I have all this love. And in the material realm here, of what I was supposed to do, how I was supposed to contribute, what it was that I was supposed to take action on, I did not. I ran, or I didn't face the music after I did something that, you know, I wasn't supposed to. Now, for some of you guys, what they did was just completely ghost, run, or not acknowledge. Okay, this is the betrayal. I spiritually felt it, I understood it, but I just ran, blocked you, or pretended I didn't feel it or see it. And for others of you guys, this person outright did something to sabotage this connection and then didn't apologize. And so it's like, okay, so did this not mean anything to you then? Okay, but I'm going to stick to the predominant energy here of someone who sensed the connection, knew that there was something here, and went against everything to pretend as though it didn't exist, which resulted in them pulling their energy completely back. This person has sat in torment for quite some time. Okay, and they're tormented here because of the fact that they can see that their way of responding to this doesn't allow them, one, to grow spiritually, hasn't allowed this connection to move forward, intuitively knowing that there was something more here. And I feel like mentally, spiritually, this person got sort of what they deserved, you know. It's made them realize that however they're living their life, whatever it is that they are committing and dedicating themselves to, is something here that needs further review. And so this has been repeating in their mind. It's like, you're not growing, you're not moving, you're imbalanced, your understanding or your belief of what you do day in, day out has been imbalanced and has been something that hasn't been progressing you. So I feel like this person is either lacking direction in their life. They feel very much like someone who's maybe has given up on themselves or hasn't seen purpose in themselves or hasn't been able to create with themselves and just maybe accepted it. Maybe they were very complacent in their world or just, you know, this sort of an energy. And then they took the selfish action. I just will pretend like there's nothing there, or I won't, you know, like lean into maybe the fear that I have here of acknowledging something different in my world because it's scary. Like the universe was putting you and this connection in front of this person. And it's like, no, I'll just do the opposite. You know, I'll do the opposite with it, which is sabotage. And so I feel like the sabotage here wasn't because there wasn't love, because there's clearly love here. I feel like the sabotage was because I feel very deeply here, and I don't know how to use this energy to make something of this. I've never felt it. I don't understand. I have traumas that I need to heal, you know, like I'm feeling here like there's these traumas of the past, that there's an understanding this person has emotionally within them that doesn't allow them to accept or doesn't think that they could engage in a way here in the 3D world that would allow something to flourish or be successful or to move. So it's like, if I'm not good enough, or I don't know if I could do something, then I'd rather just not face it and just close the door to it, you know, rather than finding out or rather than working with it. And so I shut the door to you, or I pretended that that wasn't a thing, or that I didn't feel it intuitively, or that there wasn't the spiritual thing that I felt. And then spirit came down saying, hey, like, are you sure? Because now your whole world here is being flipped upside down, you know, because you're being pulled by a purpose here that you're not in line with. And so if you're not in line with this, then where's your energy right now? You know, is it sort of sitting there spinning its wheels? Is it hung up? I feel like this person was on stop or on pause. And so the universe is saying, we're bringing balance and justice to your world here. And so there's a need to act. So I feel like this is this person sort of sitting here with this understanding. I feel like there is a desire to bring balance to this connection, you know, and under that we have the King of Swords. Yeah, so it's like this person is trying to balance the mind and the heart, because I feel like if this person has been predominantly in the mind, they've been sabotaging their emotions, sabotaging their deep feels here in order to create a world for themselves that feels safe, you know. And now this person's like strategizing here, thinking about their actions. And so I feel like this person isn't quite sure here that they can create something, or how they would move forward here, or how they would bring justice or balance to themselves, especially if they've ran or ghosted, you know, like thinking like now it's like I got to confront my actions. So let's see. Let's go deeper with this person. Okay, and see if there is more here. Because to me, with all this major arcana, it's like the universe is slapping this person with a reality check that they have no choice but to look at because of this connection. You know, rather than really looking at you or feeling you so much, it's like it's more of reflecting on self. Like everything's come up for this person, like how they live their life, what they're committing to, how they've been on pause, or how they've been running away or stopped or not ambitious or not creating things or sabotaging self or denying their emotions or suppress. Like there's a lot coming to the surface here. Okay, so let's see, Spirit, with pile number 2's person. Can we get feelings for pile 2's person and how they feel about pile number 2 specifically in this connection? Feelings, pile number 2's person. Spirit, can we dive in a little deeper into this connection? Clear and concise message for the greatest and highest good of pile number 2 and their person. Take a look at pile 2's person's feelings. Thank you so much. Let's pull the oracles. Okay. Pile number 2's person's feelings. Thank you so much, Spirit. Wow. This person might be going through some sort of dark night of the soul, but I feel like there might still be a slight resistance here. You know, the mind's getting in the way. That's kind of what I feel. So, what do we have? We have the 9 swords, dark night of the soul, anxiety, mind in the way, exactly what we were feeling. Okay. So, what do we have? We have service. I feel good when I can help others. So this is the balance. This is the need to right things that feel unjust, you know, like we can feel when we're not in line with our greatest purpose. So now's this imagination. I embrace and nourish the creative aspects of my mind. So understanding, you know, that the mind is one thing and the heart and the emotions are another. This person is now looking at their 8 swords, okay, with this imagination. And this is heavy 7 cups energy, because it's like now I'm completely confused. What I thought might have been real might not be real. There might be more choices for me. Now I'm completely confused. Have I been living some sort of state here that hasn't been for my highest good? You know, how can I suppress or ignore my feelings and just say that the mind is what's important here? So now I'm in this dark night of the soul, mental prison, repeat thoughts. Okay, this is like constant looping thoughts. You know, I can't eat or sleep, or I'm constantly in my mind about something here with all these clouds. I'm really feeling a lot of confusion this person has, which is creating this need to review the limitation, you know, need to take action. So I need to do something. That's that King of Swords. I need to do something because I know that something doesn't feel right, just blocking or running away or ghosting or pretending. I have to do something, but what's the something I got to do? I'm confronted with all of these choices, you know, and this thought keeps repeating until I take action. And I want it to silence. So abundance, what do I want for the future? What do I want to build for myself? What sort of empire do I want? What sort of happiness here in the 3D world? 10 Pentacles, long term, what we could build. You know, do I want a family? Do I want something that is going to stand the test of time here, or do I just want to flounder? This person might have been floundering, you know, not taking aim or direction. Sadness. They feel sad. It's driving them to make action. I feel this person might have felt King of Cups for the first time. A lot of love. We can't deny and suppress it. So now it's like, I know because of my own action, my Knight of Swords in reverse, that I didn't confront or didn't do what I was supposed to. I shied away or ran away, and now I'm dealing with consequences. And so I feel 5 cups. I feel 3 swords. I don't feel very good here. I'm afraid of losing you. Yeah, what if you're gone forever because of my action, because I didn't take action, and now this is the future I see here. So now my King of Swords is thinking, what can I do to make things better, to bring things into justice? Emotionally unavailable. So I was sitting with the King of Cups energy, but I haven't been able to do anything here and share this understanding with you. I just ran. So I haven't been available to you. I haven't shown you that I love you. I haven't expressed that I love you. I haven't engaged with you with love. I've just sort of been cowardly, and now I'm sitting in my bed. I wish you were here with me. I miss you. I ran away because I felt I couldn't live up to your needs and expectations. So this is the sabotage. Okay. So, like I said, with that degree of the betrayal, I feel like for a lot of you guys, the betrayal really is the sabotage of, because I feel like I cannot be who you want me to be and create this idea of this utopian future here. I have this lack mindset or this scarcity mindset. The easiest thing for me to do is to run away, because then I have control of my own sort of world. But now that I've done this, you could be gone forever. And then what? I just keep running away from what it is I want? That doesn't feel good, doesn't feel balanced. So I need to acknowledge this. I don't feel good with this. Yeah, the Empress in reverse. So learning about self-love, unconditional love, learning about abundance, and knowing that it's not out there. Abundance is around me all the time, but I have to go through understanding this. And so I have to be emotionally available to experience love, to give and receive love. I have to allow it to flow. But I'm very anxious about this because I've maybe blocked myself from love for so long, and now I'm going to lose this Empress. So they see you as the person here that could create this beautiful future. And so you're gone because I ran, and I really wish that I could experience you. But now I have all this anxiety bubbling up. So something's triggered in this person, Yeah, 10 Cups. I see the future. So I think this person is on like panic mode. They're seeing like this ideal thing that's like very scary and intense, like this is the ideal future. 10 Pentacles, 10 Cups, the thing I could build that everybody wants, this future dream thing. And it's like, am I good enough? Do I have it in me? I don't know. And it scared me. Now they're fantasizing with the 7 Cups about what this could look like and what it could be. And so there is no limit to what it could be. But I will never know, because if I lose you, then I'll just miss out. 4 Pentacles. Yeah, I was held back, and I was used to the world I knew. And so I had the scarcity mindset. If I let go a little, or if I invest, then I might crap out, or do something here that's, I don't know, like it makes me lose control. But this feels very much in control when I'm hanging on to the world I built, the world I know. I feel safe. And so this is what I did, rather than allowing the 10 Cups to unfold to a Wand. So I let the decision sort of pass me by, knowing it was on the table, or knowing it still is on the table, potentially, there's 2 Wands, but I have to choose the wand of the path. But I'm choosing to stay in the wand of the comfort zone here. And so the choice of the crossroads is like something I'm pretending. I think this person is in denial or avoiding, like not seeing that they have to make a decision in their world that's going to impact their future, but they have to take ownership and take action and start. So this is what I always wished for. This is my wish, my hope, my vision for a future of something I'd want to attain. But a star in a distance, like how could I attain a star? Like it seems almost like I can't grab a hold of this vision, So it just seems like a dream of something I'd have, but it's too good to be true. And so this person needs to heal this about them. They got to go down the path of healing, choosing to heal. Something very destined and very divine here with the stars really pulling through. I saw the destined path. The divine path was in front of me. There was a choice. And instead of going down this path, I was held back. And now all of a sudden I'm afraid to lose you, because it's like a domino effect of everything that's happened since then. I became emotionally unavailable to you in the situation, and now it just seems like a dream, and I missed out. And so I'm feeling very sad. The Sun. So this is about enlightenment. This is clarity and joy. This is also sometimes where we could be a little bit superficial with the ego, pulling through. So Leo energy, although this is the most positive card in the tarot, this is divine masculine energy, father energy. And so we have star and we have sun. I feel like this person thinks of this like connection as something unworldly, like the stars and the sun. Like this is something this person has dreamt of or wished of, but is too good for this person in the energy they're in. And so it triggered this sabotage mode. It's triggering this enlightenment. It's triggering all this childhood stuff to come to the surface with the sun, because this is also talking about our childhood. And so I feel like we have to deal with the healing, or we don't know how to deal with our emotions. So we've leaned into the King of Swords type energy, hence the mind. The mind's always sort of led me here. Now what do I do with emotions? How do I service myself now that I've experienced this? I have to get clear and understand. You know, I think this person really, really misses you too. If you guys have been separated for some time, this person is certainly missing you. So Knight of Swords. Yeah, I gotta confront. I see now that I gotta confront this. I see now I gotta take action. I see now I gotta speak my truth and face what might be challenging here. I could see this now, because this is what's going to bring me my wish. This is what's going to make me happy. So this person is gearing to confront something. We'll see what their action is, but this is how they're feeling. 7 Swords. Yeah, my sabotage, my inability to be honest to myself and in this connection was really driven by my inability to love self, understand my self-worth, feel like you were probably too good for me because of my not seeing my value. And so I was unjust to you. And I ran and I sabotaged and I was emotionally unavailable for maybe, I don't know, who knows how long in their life they've been emotionally unavailable. And now I can risk losing you in this future that I've always known could be for me. So the only way to move forward is for me to take action, for me to communicate this to you, that I was, you know, in this energy. So I think this person's going to confront the lie, okay, the betrayal or the whatever, the cowardly energy that they did here. And I don't know how, whether they're going to deal with the healing, whether they're going to communicate to you, or whether they're just seeing this with the sun, you know, that it's like time for me to confront what I haven't been able to the past. And it's led me to not experience happiness, unconditional love in my life. Wow, so this really woke this person up, I feel, okay? But they might still be too cowardly to come to see you, and we'll see. Actions. Pile number 2's person's actions, Spirit. Clear and concise message for the greatest and highest good of pile number 2's person. It's their next move towards pile number 2. Their next action, their next move. What are they going to do in this connection? Thank you, spirits. What will pile 2's person do towards pile 2 in this connection next? What is their move, their next action? Thank you so much, Spirit. Let's pull some oracles as well. Pile 2's person's next action, next move. What are they going to do here? Okay. Let's see. So, Empress, don't read bottom of the deck, reverse. So, I love when it continues from where we left off. There's a realization here about self-worth and abundant love, and that you were offering, with the 2 wands, a path which opens up to them about unconditional love, being nurtured, being loving, experiencing this with someone else. Okay, so they see this. Taurus, Libra energy, a lot of love here, okay? And healthy habits and behaviors, yeah. So I've highlighted now, this experience has highlighted to me my way of being that's really getting in the way of my life here. You know, it's not allowing me to experience love. The love is my birthright. The love I can receive and give in this world has been blocked because of my own behaviors, my own, whatever, sabotaging ways. It's been unhealthy. You know, it hasn't allowed love to flow in my world. So this person might use distractions by way of whatever their distraction is. Okay, so I think for this person too, they needed to sort of take aim or grow up. So they could be in party mode. They could use just superficial relationships, not allow things to get deep, being emotionally unavailable, addictions, a whole bunch of things here. Okay, but it's definitely a form of sabotage to block, you know, whatever, this from coming in because I'm not worthy or deserving. There's the Queen of Pentacles. So I need to understand that somebody who has their shit together, like this Queen of Pentacles, okay, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy, it's a Taurus energy coming through. So this stable person who has their shit together here is a pathway here to give love to me, but I've been in this energy. So they see you as someone who could be wife material, partner material, you know. Health. Yeah, look. So this person has to get their shit together. I feel like it's taken a toll on their body. And so I think this person is really woken up here. Like there's a wake-up call here. You know, if I keep going down this path, it's going to lead to my destruction. So I have to take action. Yeah, comfort. I have to get out of this energy, which hasn't been supporting me. And now I feel this like motherly energy and this person I could depend on to feel comfortable, to feel safe, to feel nurtured. Like this is a beautiful, safe energy, you know, and this is like, I'm always on my toes and I never feel safe and I'm kind of challenged. And yeah, just this person is realizing their actions have consequences here, okay? So we have the Two of Cups in reverse. It led to disharmony in this connection. It led to them not being able to be emotionally available to you to match your energy. So you guys couldn't come together. And Four of Pentacles, I was too fixed in my position or too comfortable in my unhealthy habits here. Even though it was very tiring, I had to maintain this. It made me hold myself back from moving forward. Six of Swords, I want to get out of that. Yeah, so they're getting out of this energy, okay? Slowly. This is very slow, but it first takes the realization, and I feel like this is the realization. I don't want to be in Five Swords. That's the motivator, number one, because now I have contrast. I've experienced a wake-up here of what I could have, and I'm on the verge of losing this, or I have already lost this, and so I need to take action here and get out. And Three Swords, because of the pain, is the motivator. You know, this pain is the motivator here. I've been separated from the ones I loved, and so now I feel like I need to take action. I don't like feeling Three Swords. Five of Wands, conflict, and I don't want to be in conflict and struggle. And I don't like the Nine Swords I was in. So this is like us battling ourselves or creating conflicting sort of energies around us with people and things. This person does not want conflict. This person no longer wants to go against what feels natural and comfortable. You know, resistance, yeah, and death. So the transformation hasn't happened yet. This person's slowly rowing into this transformation, Scorpio energy. So with the Nine Swords and this death, that's a spiritual awakening, okay? This is somebody who is shedding old self and working on releasing things that need to leave their life. I feel like this person is energetically understanding they don't want conflict and what has created or is creating the conflict. But I don't feel like this person has moved out of it just yet. They're working on this. They understand this. They're sitting in suffering and pain, and they don't want to argue. You know, they don't want conflict. They don't want to create resistance and whatever, and keep perpetuating that sort of a lifestyle. So I have to lean into this. That's where they're rowing towards, okay? Transforming, change, letting go, making changes. But I feel it was triggered by this connection, by your mirror, your reflection, or them seeing you as someone here who has your stuff together. You know, this is their wish of someone who could be like this in their future. So why not for me? And they had to do some soul searching here, you know. But I feel like this person is still a lot in their mind, you know, and it's mostly driven by the pain of you guys not coming together. But I feel like there's still more here this person's going to have to dig into. So let's just ask if there's anything further Spirit wants to give to you, because I still don't see that this person is going to, I don't know, say anything to you just yet. But I feel like if getting out of this requires them talking to you, then that's what this person is going to do. But right now they have to make a change. They can't just come to you in the status quo, because nothing's really changed. So Spirit, what is it exactly that pile 2 needs to know about this person and this connection? Am I missing something? Clear and concise message here in regards to pile 2's person, their action or the future or anything else that I might be missing. Some clarity. Any questions pile 2 might still have about this person and this connection. Feel that. Two of Cups. So, like I said, I don't read it in reverse. So, the goal here is to find harmony and balance in relationship, okay, because of something that it didn't come together. I feel like this person, with this Page of Wands in reverse, has been shying away from exploring partnership in their world. A healthy relationship. So they might be the type of person that says, relationship's not for me. You know, I can't find harmony in a relationship. It won't work out. It's never balanced. I don't know how to show up emotionally here. Okay, so it's just, I refuse relationship. I don't explore a relationship. It doesn't work in a balanced way. So I feel like this person has been stuck here for some time with their understanding of whatever they experienced in the past that's made them think this was true. And so it perpetuated this energy of sabotage. Okay, so 8 cups, they got to walk away from what doesn't emotionally fulfill them. This mindset doesn't emotionally fulfill them. My King of Cups energy and my heart and my emotions need to be nurtured. You know, they need to be nurtured. And I experienced this Empress, and so now I know what emotionally fulfillment feels like. So why am I sitting here in a unemotionally fulfilled energy just so I could be right? Okay, it creates conflict, and it's a form of sabotage. And look at these 2 people. This is 2 people that need healing. I feel like whatever they created here in the 5 sword situation has hurt you, and they understand this. I feel like this person isn't prepared to deal with you. I feel this person is needing to deal with their own hurts before they can communicate with you, because I feel this person is fearful of hurting you some more, because they're very, I use the quotes, damaged. Okay, and this is that health and that unhealthy behaviors, patterns, like they're right in that unhealthy pattern, you know. And so there's a recognition in this energy, I can't explore a healthy relationship. But I've been using maybe this as an excuse, saying, you know, because relationship isn't for me, now I can maintain my unhealthy way of being. But what comes first, you know, the cart or the horse? And it's like, maybe it's perpetuating their way of life and their unhealthy ways of being, or their immature ways, or their inability to grow up or take ownership or accountability or responsibility or deal with the addictions or whatever their thing was, because I feel like this person's broken before you came into the picture. And look, you're broken, and yet you're still here healing this person or trying to mend them in some way, you know? So this person feels a lot of heaviness, and it's like, I don't want to hurt this person that I know is Empress, you know, and so now I got to deal with this. And so I feel the love. I got to get out of my state. Yeah, look, soul recognition, 6 of Cups. This person wants reconciliation. This is my reconciliation coming with an offering. So I feel this is going to take time. You know, I feel like this person is focusing on what it is they need to get together here before they can, like, come forward and offer reconciliation, or want you to accept them in some way here. Okay, but I mean, I feel there's a lot of childhood stuff here that needs to be resolved with both of you guys. You know, lots of stuff here, but to deep love. There's 10 swords. So it's like, I want to put behind me and close out all the things that are getting in the way. And this will take time with the 10 swords. This is hurt, like painful, you know. It's a hurtful situation that they created out of sabotage, because they know they have to put an end to certain things, and or this connection will end one way or another. So it's like, if I don't do this, you know, walk away and get out of sabotage and say I'm sorry or want to reconcile, I can lose out on the Empress. So they're rowing towards you, okay? And there's the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So this is the potential that's on the table that hasn't been realized, but it's going to take a rebirth. And look at, we see the sun again in the background. That was, the egg was sort of this symbolic thing in the sun card. Okay, so the egg cracking, there's a rebirth. The rebirth is me getting enlightened, me connecting to the divine, me understanding and seeing clearly the truth, being in line with happiness. And again, the childhood pulls through here. I have to deal with this, you know? So this is what this person sees. The manifestation here is at risk. There's an ending here at risk, unless they put an end to certain ways of being and walk away from what is emotionally distorted because of a childhood or a belief. Also, you might have been the type of person here that hasn't shown back to this person anything recently, or just energetically, I feel here like you've been trying to heal or help this person, put them together, so it's been loving, but it's like you could just walk away. And this person's like, I could just lose this person, and I'm just going to walk away because emotionally I'm not available, so they're not fulfilled. And what's to stop pile 2 from just walking away, you know? So they don't want this. So I don't feel this person is going to come forward anytime soon although I feel like there will be a communication about reconciliation when they're prepared to face this thing. Okay, so let's see. Spirit, with this Six of Cups, this reconciliation, can we get a gauge here in regards to this person's actual communication or reconciliation? Is there a time frame, anything like this that we can dig into? I feel almost like this is Spirit telling you, like, this will take as long as it does, and just to trust that when it's time to come together, because of the soul contract, it will. But there's a need to deal with the childhood things here and put an end to certain things, both of you guys, before you guys can come together, because there can't be a healthy manifestation till we see the light. So this is still kind of up in the air is what I feel, you know. Yes, there's a reconciliation, trust in the divine and your intuition, but at the same time, it can't happen until we've closed the door out and walked away from certain things. I feel like you need to do this, and so does this person. Six Swords. So you got to come out of the Five Swords in your world. Okay, yes, you guys created Five Swords together because this person sabotaged. Yes. Now we're only talking about you solely here. Okay, they're mirroring you for sure, but you have certain things in your world that create Five Swords. Okay, and I feel like there's a need to look at childhood things. There's a need to put a close to certain things that don't emotionally fulfill you in your world in order for you to manifest with this person. And then you guys can have this reconciliation. It goes very deep here, and I feel it is mirrored. So both you guys are going to get out of the Five Swords. This is a very slow-moving energy. Okay, so if you're in lots of conflict, if this person sabotage, all this will sort of be water under the bridge. This will be something of the past that you guys can put behind you, but it needs to sort of happen organically, okay? So for you guys to manifest the thing here, the beautiful partnership, okay? So this is what I see. Beautiful pile number 2. I love this reading for you. It's not easy, but you have skin in the game as well, and you have this beautiful Empress energy. That's how your person sees you. So they might see you in your full potential. You might see this person in their full potential, but whether you are the Empress now, I don't know. I don't think so. I think you still need to realize your self-worth and your value, because I feel like you have some things that you're sabotaging because you're dealing with situations that might be emotionally unsatisfying, and you're also reflecting Five Swords in this reading if you resonate. Okay? Don't let me tell you what you are. Only you know what you are, but this is how it's coming through. I love you very much. I'll see you at the next one. Bye-bye. Hello, hello. Beautiful. Pile number 3. I just felt the need to tell you how much I love you. I love you guys so much. Maybe you need to hear that today. You guys picked the Bonefire Tarot, and I know that this tarot pack is very loud, so hopefully I can read through the messages. So maybe there's a lot of buzzing in the energy, you know, or I need to sort of make sense of energy. Let's see. Okay, so clear and concise message for the beautiful, beautiful pile number 3. We're looking at the person on their mind, the person they came here about, and how's this person feeling about them right here, right now, in this timeless message. Spirit, please protect me and the viewer as I channel this message for the greatest and highest good of pile 3. Pile 3, thank you so much for being here. I love that you guys are here. I know you guys have a lot of readers, so I am so blessed that you choose to come here and listen to this reading. Okay, if this sounds flipped, meaning your feelings, your actions, then that means your person's energy could be in another pile. Okay, it's very common for the reading to come flipped, and sometimes I get 2 energies in the reading, or multiple, up to you to tell who is who. My job to differentiate between the 2 energies, and you sort of attribute who is who to that energy. Okay, so Spirit, clear and concise message here for beautiful pile number 3. Please protect us as I channel this message. Now, if we do get specific messages pulling through, it could be for 1 or 2 or a few of you, so don't take specific messages unless it's meant for you. It's really the overall energy in this reading. I do feel it like that you're tapping into here, okay, whether it resonates or not. Clear and concise message, pile number 3's person, and how they are feeling right here, right now. And then we'll look at their next move and their action towards you in this connection. Pile 3, I do feel 1 more, 2 more, and 1 of these. to shuffle these. Okay, one more. Pile number 3's person's feelings. Okie dokie. Perseverance. This came out for pile 1. I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. And fear. I realize that I'm testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. Okie dokie. And we have rest, 4 swords energy, reflection, healing. And we have trust. Beautiful. Authenticity, speaking our truth despite fears, communicating and understanding truths we might not want to accept. Fear coming through twice. So lots of fear. Okay. And we have destined connection. The purple, talking about spiritual. So a destined spiritual connection here. Pulling through. And then we have twin flame journey. For those of you guys resonating with this label. Okay. If you don't resonate with the twin flame label, it is definitely talking about mirrored soul connection here that runs very, very deep in the spiritual realm. That triggers a lot of fears. I need to work through a lot of things here, you know, trusting the divine, trusting ourselves, reflecting, healing, soul work, soul searching. Okie dokie, let's see. So we have 9 swords, dark night of the soul. This could be your energy. Let's see. Under the 9 swords, we have the hermit, dark night of the soul. Okay. This is deep, deep reflection. And this is being tormented by our ego or thoughts or ideas or attachments or understanding. And so this is a very heavy energy, you know, but we're trying to seek answers from within. What do I want? You know, all of this stuff here. Wow. Okay. So Virgo energy. And we have justice, Libra energy, balance, 7 of swords, becoming honest, dropping the mask. Dropping the mask that creates the fear. And being honest with herself. We have the Hierophant. Holy camole, this person's going through it. This is our lifestyle, our dogmas, our beliefs, our understanding, things we could commit to, how we grew up, our traditions, our schooling, everything on its axis. I don't know what I believe anymore. I don't know what I want to dedicate myself to. And so I need to understand, you know, what I value for me. What's true, what's not. The Knight of Pentacles in reverse. So things could certainly be stuck until I understand this. The Emperor. And then I get empowered. Divine masculine energy. So the Emperor doesn't bow down to fear. The Emperor leans into fear and takes action. You know, takes action. The King of Wands in reverse. So this is a lack of confidence or not knowing sort of whether we're capable of accomplishing something. It's the opposite of this Emperor energy. It's like what's under my control and what's not. You know, and unless I understand it, then I might not be able to move towards it or feel passion to move towards something here. And we have the Queen of Wands. Oh my goodness. So the Queen and King of Wands in reverse. Divine counterparts. This is like the power couple here, okay? So because this is a lot of tattoos, it could be a signifier here for you. If you have a tattoo or your person does, then take this as confirmation that this most likely is your pile, okay? But that's pulling through for a few of you guys here. Now, we have Aries and Libra. And we have more Aries, Leo, Sag, and Virgo, and Taurus. Let me tap into this energy, okay? I do feel like I want to use this. Yes, beautiful unicorn wand. Okay. Okie dokie. We'll dive in a deeper because this seems kind of surface, even though it's very intense, okay? Because we have like a major arcana here, okay? And then we have the divine counterparts and another major arcana here. This person's going through a dark night of the soul. I do feel this is your energy, okay? But whatever. You attribute who you want to. So this person was triggered by this connection in order to make changes in their world so that they can get out of the matrix, you know? Everything that they believe to be sort of understood in their world is needing to be relearned so that they could find balance and what matters to them. This is a difficult process because we have to shed a lot of our beliefs and a lot of our fears come through. A lot of our shadows come through. And so this person's learning to trust themselves and understanding who they can trust and what they can trust. Okay, so it's more about them than it is this connection. But this connection is something that is still ongoing here with the spiritual ties. It is so intense in order for this person to make changes. So I feel like there's a separation, this person's removed from this connection. I feel spiritually. So if this is you, there's a reason you're not with your person right now, in order for there to be changes and for you to be empowered to make action in your world, because I feel like you're not, or you haven't. And so this is confirming that you and your person are certainly capable of coming together. You guys are the yin to the yang, the masculine to the feminine. You guys complement each other. Power couple can make things happen. You guys both have purpose here on this earthly plane to do something, create something. You guys might be very, very attractive, both of you guys. Okay, but I feel like we might have been taking action in our world for the wrong reasons or the wrong things, or committing ourselves to things here that we thought were just, but it was really just, I don't know, ideas or understandings that we housed at one time. And so we're really being made to look at this, but from an intuitive perspective. And so we have to drop the false self. The false self is the ego self. There's no reason for anyone to think any part of ego is good. Okay? And so if you say, well, ego is my desire, and ego differentiates me from Joe Schmo and all of that stuff, that's the ego coming through, fighting to keep part of it alive. There's no need to have ego. Okay? Only conscious awareness in the present moment and reacting out of a conscious state of awareness. That's all that's required out of us. Okay? Not reacting from any mind, egoic beliefs, constructs. It doesn't require any of that. Okay? That's when we start to get all confused here. So this person hasn't manifested anything in their world just yet, and they're maybe wondering, like, why are things not moving, or why can't I manifest in this connection, or why is it stuck? It's stuck because there's a need to really understand thyself, know thyself, drop the mask, become very honest with self and authenticity, so that we can get empowered to take action in our world. And so the universe keeps us sort of stuck here until we find this state of balance and understand, and then things will come aligned. So we might feel as though the universe has been unjust, but it's our idea of what justice looks like. We don't know karmas. We don't know what justice looks like. We don't know anything about past lives. We're kind of in the microcosm. Okay, so the macrocosm looks at all of our life history and everything that's happened, because energy is always in constant movement, but it's the law of balance. And so karma always has a way of balancing out. Okay, whatever you put into the world comes back to you. You might not know how it comes back, but it comes back. Same with everybody else here. Okay, so I feel like there's a karmic contract or some sort of understanding here that's very spiritual, very divine, that's perpetuating this understanding, this journey, in order to restore some sort of balance here, some sort of contractual thing. And so the universe is working out this balance. And so things seem very stuck, and they're stuck for a reason, because we're working on the balance. The balance only comes when we understand and go through truly tapping into our authenticity, so that we can get empowered to make the right moves, the right action. And then we're in line with our purpose, our person. And we can work and create a future here and be confident in our move and feel passion and desire to accomplish what we need to, because it's coming from and driven from a very deep place that's taken contemplation and reflection. It hasn't been told to us. It isn't driven by traumas or triggers or automatic programming. Okay, so Spirit's saying we don't want automatic programming anymore. Whatever you are living your life as or thinking you needed to do is needing to be reconsidered. Okay, doesn't mean it was all wrong. It just means it needs to be reconsidered and looked at. And so that might be cause for great worry, because when we feel out of control and things seem out of our hands, and then we start to maybe curse the universe, or we start to blame other people, or we start to make up stories. And Spirit is saying that stem from fear. So there's no need to have fear. Stay on this journey, persevere. You'll get through this. Reflect, but be honest when we're reflecting. Always go from within to take a look at self, rather than what everyone else did, or why it's this person's problem, or that the universe created this and all of this external stuff. No. Okay, everything we're generating is generating from the inside out. We're projecting everything on the outside here. Everything is happening for you because you've brought it to you. And at first blush, it sounds very challenging if we are experiencing suffering, okay? But we experience suffering because karmically, past lives, doesn't matter. We have this sort of thing that's unfolding, but it's all been brought to us for a reason. We don't know the reasons, okay? We can talk our way out of it all we want. I've been a good person, you know, all my life. I've been a good person. Doesn't matter. Don't care, okay? I mean, I care that you're a good person, but I don't know. Maybe in your past life you were a serial killer. Maybe you were Genghis Khan. I don't know. But all I know is that there's a need here to examine, okay, and sit with this. So this person, if this is your person, going through a dark night of the soul, reflecting, sitting with their energy, getting to know themselves. And so this is why they're not moving towards you, because the universe has control. And there can be no movement here, no manifestation until this is done. And then balance will be restored. But I feel like this is confirming this connection with the King and Queen of Wands, that there is a partnership here that could manifest, you know, but this is where it's at. And we need to really review that reverse Hierophant, you know. And so this connection could be non-traditional. This might be, you know, a huge age gap, or culturally, these two might not be aligned. And so this is like the Great Awakening, you know, really looking like what matters. What does love mean? Am I going to take a look at age, or am I going to take a look at cultural or religious things that might get in the way? Okay. Now, I'm in no way endorsing any sort of huge age gap if someone's underage. Don't normalize that, because that is not normal, and that is something that only the divine can deal with. Okay, so I don't pass judgment, but I don't endorse any of that. So just wanted to put that out there. Spirit, clear and concise message here in regards to pile 3's person and their next move, their next action. I feel like the divine's in control of this person. You know, I mean, we have free will so that we can acknowledge what's going on, but the universe is going to put in front of you, or this person, what they are, you know. Let's see. Spirit, clear and concise message for pile number 3, their actions, next move. Magician. Yeah, so this is manifesting, using the tools as above, so below, so that we can experience here in the 3D and make shit happen. You know, only once we get to know thyself do we know how to manifest. Can we lean into the Emperor energy? You know, be empowered to create our future. So this is also about divine timing. It's also about communication. Virgo, Gemini energy with the Magician. Okay. And under that, we have the Ace of Swords. Yeah, so the authenticity comes out, and only when the authenticity comes out can we act in truth, we see clearly, then we can manifest from that place. Okay, so death, yeah. Spiritual death. Transformation. Releasing things that don't serve us. Okay, making amends with that. It might be a very sad process that we have to go through. It's very fearful. Find counterpart again. So do not doubt that you are on a spiritual journey with this person that you've come here about. Okay, it's triggered this person's spiritual death, or I guess the ego death, in order for them to have a spiritual awakening, for them to manifest from a place of authenticity, seeing clearly, you know. And this is the mind, but the mind can't see clearly when it's clouded with traumas and reactive programming and hierophants that have been passed down through other people's belief stories and systems and structures. So the authenticity comes through the heart, you know, comes through true responsiveness, which can only come in a state of consciousness when we're aware and we've understood our triggers. Yeah, truly free. I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. So the Emperor is true freedom, because he can create without fear, lean into what he needs to from a place of empowerment, true empowerment, when we see clearly and see the eye of the intuition. So I feel like this is only driven from the spiritual place of the inner knowing, in order to take action and speak truths. You know, then we can manifest what we want, including this connection. The Hanged Man, and the Hanged Man is in reverse, Pisces energy. So we're stuck in an old way of thinking, and we have limitations on our beliefs that need to fall away in order for us to be reborn and to manifest what's actually real. And this is also the card of enlightenment, working with the divine, you know, Page of Cups, opening the heart space. So this is us in the early stages of opening the heart, falling in love, This is also communication and the apology card. So if this person needs to come forward with an apology, I feel this person's going to, you know, because this is really an unconditional love place here. When we open this place, they're forgiving. There's the 9 swords, anxiety, sleepless nights. There's the Knight of Pentacles again in reverse. So stuck, as long as we're in the mind, as long as we have anxiety, as long as we listen to fear and keep repeating the same thoughts, we're stuck. We can't manifest. Okay, we can't be the magician if we're stuck here in the mind. That's the Hangman in reverse. I keep thinking the same way, I'm going to keep getting the same results, which is nada. And that is 8 of Pentacles. So this is doing the work, consistent work. Okay, I'm consistently putting in energy and effort and dedication towards the thing here that I want to manifest. So if I know I am stuck in some way, I'm going to commit myself and dedicate myself to getting unstuck, whatever this means. If this means my way of thinking, I got to commit to being very aware and present when I'm getting in the trap that I've always set for myself. You know, if I'm always in the mind, I'm going to now have to think with my heart. What would the heart do? What would love do? What is the most loving thing I could do right now? I have to commit myself to this. If this means every morning I wake up and say, God, show me the way. Show me how to be loving. Show me how to open my heart space. I got to stay committed to this in order for me to create something here in this 3D world. I have to show that I'm dedicated and committed to this in the 3D world. I can't just hope and pray. I can't just stay in anxiety. It's not manifesting anything here. Okay, so the 3 wands. I'm stuck here, not expanding, not moving. This connection might be stuck until this is understood and gone through. The Star, hope, getting one's wish, full healing, the destined path. You're destined down this path with the Star, okay? But we need to heal. And this is getting what we want. Look at that. Oh my goodness. 10 of Cups. So, rowing on this boat of authenticity, inner knowing, from the heart space, from really forgiving heart, opening up, getting out of mind, getting out of old traps, working with the divine, allows us to get on this ship that's stuck right now. Okay, and where the ship leads to is the utopian future, the dream come true, the wish. This is what's fated. Okay, we have to change your perspective. We really do, because our perspective is what's keeping us in some sort of mentality here that is perpetuating what it keeps giving you, which I don't think is anything great. Okay, so if you want to keep experiencing the ungreat and be right, yeah, you're right. Your theory is right. Okay, but it's keeping you stuck here. So if you want to change, we kind of have to be the change you want to see and be committed and dedicated to this change. And the change happens in the heart space. Forgiveness, love, openness. You know, sometimes it even means just being sorry to ourselves, like I'm sorry I did this, or I forgive myself for doing that, and truly making peace with self, you know, early stages of this, and staying committed to this type of work. But I feel like this is the perseverance that one needs in order to liberate themselves, to get in line. So this is what this person is working through. And if this is your person, then trust that there's a transformation. There's a release here of old self. But this person is still sort of, you know, having to go through and work through certain thoughts and ideas of self that aren't necessarily true, because it's a construct of the mind that keeps them sort of stuck. So there's confirmation. This is divinely guided, okay? Divinely guided in towards freedom, in towards ascension, in towards expansion. But we have to do the groundwork. And the pine cone's talking about the length of time something could take here, you know, in order for it to grow into this beautiful tree. So that's something very sturdy, or legacy. It can't be blown over overnight, okay? It takes time for that stability and that structure to form. So this is the community of people as well. So how do we treat everyone and everything in our world? Not just our partner, but all the people in our community. Do we have enough love, emotions? Like, can we open our heart and be giving to everyone and everything? And really question our perspective about how we see people in relationship. Are we truly enlightened, or are we always taking a look at the obstacle and what didn't work, or what doesn't work, or what's held up, or what's stuck? Or are we looking at, you know, what can work, what I can do? Okay, so this is what I have. Pile number 3. I hope this helped you. I'll see you at the next one. Bye-bye. Hello, hello. Beautiful. Pile number 4, Dream Vision Tarot. Let's take a look at the person on your mind, the connection you came here about. How's this person feeling about you right here, right now? We'll take a look at their next move, actions towards you. okay? And see what Spirit wants to communicate to you. So, Spirit, clear and concise message for the greatest and highest good of beautiful pile number 4. Please protect me and the viewer as I channel this message for the greatest and highest good of pile number 4. And thank you so much, pile 4, for allowing me to tap into your energy, the energy around you at this time. I'm so blessed to be here. So grateful that you chose to come here. You guys have a lot of readers you guys can go see. And so I am very blessed that you chose to come to this channel. Thank you so much. I hope the messages resonate for you. Now, because this is a general collective reading, there could be specific messages for a few people here that might not resonate with you. So together, and you don't have to take those specific messages, okay? It's the overall energy in this pile that should resonate with your connection. So don't force anything to fit. And you might have to crisscross energy. If I say to you and it's your person, then you can certainly go ahead and do that. And if this is predominantly your feelings, then your person could be in another pile, okay, which happens here often. So Spirit, clear and concise message right here, right now. How's pile number 4's person feeling about pile 4? Feel one more. And this connection, feelings for pile 4. All right. Sliding off the top. Clear and concise message for beautiful pile number 4. And from this oracle pack. Okay. Let's see. We have, I'm done playing games. Ooh, okay. I act like I don't care when deep down I really do. Okay, that sounds like a game to me. I'm sending you loving energy. Can you feel it? So energetic bond here. Spiritually. Telepathy potentially here that runs fairly deep. Will you give me a second chance? So someone was playing games here for some period of time. Happiness, beautiful. Orange energy is sacral energy, so could certainly be somebody who is going through emotionally opening up. You know, with this sacral trusting, maybe is challenged with intimacy here. Love, yeah. Beautiful. Death. I'm learning that endings are merely beginnings. So this is good to see when we see this. I'm done playing games, because this would be transforming, releasing, detaching. So we have the Page of Pentacles, slow and steady, sort of wins the race here, but we got to get down this path. We got to start somewhere with this Page of Pentacles. This is also communication and the offering of something, new beginning, and the Devil. So the Devil's Capricorn energy. This is this whatever's happened in the past here that didn't allow there to be a pursuit of this pentacle or this offering. 5 Pentacles. Yeah, so it left people out in the cold. It's left someone feeling left out here, you know, but 5 Pentacles is always a choice. We can sit in the cold, but I feel like someone's done this maybe to themselves. 9 Pentacles. So this is about us sort of standing on our own, being independent, single, confident, capable to deal with situations that maybe we created that were scarcity or lack. Okay, 9 Cups in reverse. I didn't get what I wanted. Emotionally wasn't happy here in the 5 Pentacle realm. The Twins. So this is a lover's energy. Gemini, but it says twins. So confirmation if you're on a twin flame journey, for those of you guys on a twin flame journey. 3 Swords. This is the suffering created by someone's actions, words, intentions. Okay, being separated from the ones we love, feeling at a loss here. Having to heal our heart from trauma. 8 Pentacles, working on the pain, wanting to be dedicated and committed and make an effort, consistent effort here, you know, and healing or repairing pains. 2 Swords, so where I might have been indecisive or unclear because of fear here, having to deal with this lack of movement or lack of choice, or 10 Swords in reverse. I need to put something to an end here, or something didn't completely close out just yet. It's under the Devil. The 6 of Wands in reverse. So it could be ego death, or I appeared in a certain way here that made me lose out by my actions here. Didn't let me have victory. Okay. Let me sit with this energy and see how this person is feeling, okay? Two nines. Nines are about fruition, completion, ends of cycles. Okay, and it's Hermit energy, Virgo energy, so it's introspection. It's also moon, so fear, and we were seeing moon in one of these cards. I don't know where it was, right here. Okay, so that's, again, introspection, looking at the subconscious, looking at our emotions. Okay, pile number 4. I'm feeling a blend here, okay? Not for all of you guys, but some of you guys might be in separation. If you are in separation, or whether you're not in separation, the message is still kind of the same here. But this person's energy in the past has created a space or a void between you guys, which could have led to a separation or just kept you at an arm's distance, or things not flowing for as deep or as connected or as in depth as it could go. So they acted aloof, or they might have just not told you how they felt, or the depth of how they felt, or what they were experiencing. Because I feel like what this person was experiencing was maybe a lack of trust in themselves to connect to their emotions, or to express themselves, or to just trust love, or to trust themselves to love, because there's a lot of healing that this person has had to do in their hearts. You know, they had to be committed and dedicated to understanding where their pains were stemmed from. And so I feel like they created pain in the situation, you know, and if you guys are parted, for sure there's pain. Like the pain I created in this connection has led to a 5 pentacle energy, and I don't like this. And so I want you to, you know, trust me now. Like, trust me, because I want to show you differently. I'm done with that energy. I'm transforming from that. I'm leaving that in the past, because this love is guiding me. This love is guiding me to be different. And so I don't like what I've experienced, because what I experienced in contrast was something that wasn't emotionally fulfilling. And potentially I was very selfish in my approach, you know, by guarding my feelings, or pretending I didn't care, or wasn't being honest with you, and sort of running around here, resisting, suppressing, denying, you know. And so I leaned into that energy, because it really was stemmed from pain, stemmed from a lack of trusting myself, stemmed from me acknowledging how deep my feelings were here, because I didn't see it, or I didn't want to believe it, or I just didn't pursue it. So I understand there's a partnership here, and there's a path here of you and me, you know, that's open here, and I haven't pursued it, and I've been sort of blind to it, or just not acknowledging here that there was a need for me to deal with certain things in my world and release certain things that I'm in the process of letting go of. And I'm in the process of letting go, because I gotta let go in order for me to choose this connection and go down this path. I can't keep both up in the air here. And so my fear was keeping me stuck, you know. I was keeping me stuck from releasing, detaching, and this was my devilish ways. So it resulted in me dealing in this connection in an unhealthy way, because I was either repeating a pattern that made me appear as though I wasn't interested, or that I wasn't committed, or that I only cared about myself. And so I was really stuck to that unhealthy way of engaging, you know, and it prevented me from moving forward. It kept me very stuck in being pointed and direct, and taking action, and communicating a truth. And so I need to put an end to the devilly ways that, by the way, are still around here, you know. But this is what I'm working on consistently to address, because it's caused suffering in my world, and in this connection, specifically in this connection. It's got in the way of me going down the path of this connection. It's got in the way of me not going and communicating to you a truth. And so this person wants to let you know that I have to change this. I'm in the process of letting go of whatever bad habits kept me away from you, or made me appear selfish, and resulted in me feeling left out, you know, and it didn't feel good emotionally here. So please trust me, if you will. I see this opportunity that I haven't fully formalized here, you know, that's on the table, and I want to pursue this. And in order to pursue this, I have to fully close out this devilly way here, because it's not going to be successful if I continue doing what I've always been doing. It hasn't been successful. And so maybe my ego was getting in the way. So I got to acknowledge this and deal with this, you know. But all I know is that this connection is on the table here. And there's a potential for me to become emotionally fulfilled. And I got to make myself available. You know, I got to pull myself out of this state. I'm the one who pulls myself out of this. I feel there's a confidence here because of love, a confidence here because of trust, a confidence here because you make me happy. And the alternative is not being happy, is being emotionally dissatisfied with the results of how I've been engaged. When I say I don't care, when I play games, when I resist, when I'm not available, when I'm not committed or dedicated energetically, I feel like this. Pain, left out, and emotionally not happy. You know, so I got to do things different here. So let's see. How does this person feel about you? I'm going to dive in one more layer, and we could potentially get the same message if there's nothing deeper than that pulling through. And then we've read it all right here, right now, depending on when you tap on this video to watch it. It is of the energy of your person in that moment. Okay, so let's see. Spirit, clear and concise message for beautiful pile number 4. How's your person feeling about pile 4 right here, right now? Can we dive in a little deeper? Can we get a layered message here? Is there anything further in regards to pile 4's person and their feelings, how they're feeling right here, right now? Spirit, thank you so much for this message. We're so blessed for this beautiful message. And then we will look at, this one kind of wanted to spin. I'm going to leave that like that. And then we'll look at this person's actions, because we know how they feel. And it's feeling very intense here, you know. Just feel bad about what they've, how they've acted. And I don't feel like it's only now because I've lost you and I now feel that. It's like I genuinely feel like I don't like how I feel about doing what I've always done. Like, it doesn't make me feel good. And I want to genuinely, like, do something different here. I can't be in that same energy. So, spirits, pile number 4's person. Deeper layer. How are they feeling? What does pile 4 need to know about this person's feelings? Anything deeper? Can we go in any deeper? Okie dokie. Growth. Yeah, this is change. This is growth. This is this person with the 8 Pentacles. Most dedicated card in the tarot. Okay, consistent effort. And that is when we have the most growth. Doing the same thing consistently is the most growth we can have if we stay dedicated and committed. I feel like this is what this person wants to do, is commit to the growth of this connection, but to their own efforts in regards to how they're associated with the devil that's been holding them back. And I feel there's still devil in this person's world, but they're aware of it and they're committed and dedicated to overcoming. I am filled with regret, yes. And like I said, I don't feel like it only came because I'm losing you. It's like they're reflecting on their poor energy that's perpetuated sadness and 3 swords and 5 pentacles and all the stuff. They don't like this. Okay, there's love here for you. A lot of love. Unhealthy attachment, that's the devil. Okay, the devil's still there, like I said. So it's like, I know about my devil, and I feel so much regret that I've fed this devil. And how I fed the devil was by playing the game that I'm not interested, or by playing the game that you didn't matter, by playing the game that you were insignificant, or by playing the game that I was more important, with the 9 Pentacles and the 9 Cups in reverse. You know, but it led me to a reverse 6 Wands and a reverse 9 Cups. Not happy, not winning. You know, winning in my heart space. It caused pain. It caused 3 swords. I don't like it. Loneliness, yeah, it caused pain and sadness. I don't like it. I don't like being apart from you. I know that I am never alone. So this person is energetically, I feel telepathically connected to your energy with, I'm sending you energy. Can you feel it? This person really feels connected to you. I was a failure. I disappointed you and myself. I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. So that's that Page Pentacles. Because it didn't work, because of my 6 Wands in reverse, because of the 5 Pentacles, I know that there's an opportunity here that I failed at. It didn't work. Passion. This person feels a lot of passion for you. So fire energy pulling through, Aries, Leo, Sag. This person is driven to make change here, okay? Because the intention is really fired up here to make change. And this is why there's growth. I feel a lot of earth energy too pulling through, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Okay, and with the devil here, more Capricorn. So heavy Capricorn. Ace of Cups, new beginning, opening the heart space. And this is like one filling one's own cup, knowing one's own worth. I feel like this person wants love for themselves, like knows that they're worthy of giving and receiving love. So I want a new beginning. Will you give me a second chance? 8 Cups. Yeah, I have to walk away from the devils. You know, this is what's going to make me emotionally happy with the 9 Cups. But I got to walk away from the devils. And fear was keeping me stuck or incapable of acknowledging certain things. Judgment. Acknowledging certain things that I needed to accept. And I needed to be honest about. I needed to see in order to take right action. And I've been in denial or suppressing or not acknowledging. So now I have to stay committed and dedicated to this growth so that I can take right action and see things clearly. Okay, I think they're still devil and they still need to see everything, you know, because of the failure. They feel the failure or the whatever is transpired has made them feel in a way they don't like. 9 of Pentacles in reverse and the Death. So I was unavailable to you. And although I thought I was 9 Pentacles, you know, like confident on my own, like I can manage on my own, or pretending like I had no feelings with the, you know, I pretend like that I don't care, but I do. I felt a feeling of being in control, that I was independent on my own. And all this really led to was all the things we talked about that they didn't like and feeling lonely. And so now it's like I need to transform this understanding I have of what does it mean to be independent and confident and available to you. So I want to be available to you. I have to be confident. And in order for me to be confident, I have to love myself. I have to be willing to give and receive love. I have to be willing to walk away from things that don't emotionally fulfill me, like the devil in my world. That's transforming. I'm being reborn here. I got to detach. Got to let go. I got to transform. Scorpio energy. Okay, 3 of Cups. So some of you guys, this person could have been really distracted by insignificant things in the world that was keeping them stuck. This is the drinking, partying, light relationships, not getting deep, pretending like relationship can't be sustained here by their energy, or they're too, I don't know, too focused on something else that they can't be available to give in a connection. So it never got deep. Keeping you at friend zone, you know, keeping myself distracted, or staying in a third party connection, or letting third parties get in the way. Whatever this is, friends, family, drinking, partying, you know, in denials, whatever this is, unhealthy way of dealing with it. The distraction was there. This person wants reconciliation for sure. Okay, but I feel like for those of you guys, maybe that have been keeping this person at a distance, it's like they don't see how at this point in time, like what it is here that is going to shift things for their favor. And they're trying to understand, like, if I just keep 8 Pentacles and grow, then eventually we can overcome this, because they feel very much like they let you down here, you know? So, King of Pentacles in reverse. I let you down. You couldn't rely on me. We couldn't build with the energy I was in. I was inconsistent, or I didn't want to commit to you. I was, you know, just an energy here that needed to be independent from you in some way. And so you couldn't trust in me to build anything here. I was not someone providing you with the security or commitment. Because I'd rather be focused on the 3 Cups, which only brought me a reverse 9 Cups. It wasn't emotionally fulfilling. So what is this one? Yeah, the Emperor in reverse. So like I said, this person is slowly, you know, with the 8 Pentacles, though, very consistent energy here. It feels very much like Capricorn energy, you know, consistency, Saturn energy. You know, like I'm going to commit to an effort day in, day out to get better, so that I can grow, so I can become the best version of myself, so I can get empowered and overcome that what I know is keeping me back here. And it could be addictions for a lot of you guys, you know, and this is difficult to overcome here. When we feel like we're a failure, we have to learn about our self-love and walk away from certain things and habits. So this person's coming into divine masculine energy, really coming into divine masculine energy, Aries energy, so they can commit and build a future here. 2 of Cups in reverse and the Knight of Cups in reverse. Yeah, so it's like the only way we could find harmony together is by me communicating how I feel, the depths of it, and showing it to you with this Knight of Cups. This is how I express myself, how I show love, how I give love. So I'm open to receive and give. I have to be an open channel, or else we can't find harmony and balance. And so we've been imbalanced, or we fell apart, or it hasn't been equal. I haven't been able to show up here to you emotionally, or even in a pentacle way to commit to you, because I've been focused on my own sort of world here, which was unhealthy. The energy, it was skewed, and so it created imbalance, it created a loss, it created you maybe not showing up in my world, you know. And so now I have to make the change and the shift here, and that's what they're amidst doing with the Death card. And we saw the Death in the Oracle is transforming, detaching, releasing, being reborn, you know. And I'm driven by my passion and my drive. Like, nothing gets in the Emperor's way here, okay? So I feel like, yeah, this person has very, very, very good intention, is feeling empowered, is feeling a lot of love, is understanding clearly, because they still see the devil there. It's not like they're in denial of a devil. And I don't feel like this is only driven because they miss you. It's like, I regret that I was poor energy here, and that it's resulted in us not coming together because of me. And I want to change this. I'm done playing games. Okay, good. Now let's see this person's actions, okay? Let's see their actions, because I feel the devil has a hold of this person. Reverse 3 of Cups. So unhealthy friends or family members, or just lifestyle, or some distraction here, or this person needs to look at, you know. And they are committed there and dedicated to dealing with that. But I feel like, I don't know. Let's see. What is this person going to do, Spirit? Next action, move. Pile number 4's person towards pile 4 in this connection. Okay, so that's sideways. If that's the Emperor, I'm going to crap my pants. So Judgment in reverse again. Okay. Spirit, clear and concise message. Next move, action towards pile 4. What's pile 4's person going to do here? What are they going to do? Okay, Page of Swords, communication, and the Hierophant. Taking action on something that I've come to understand, but I don't fully understand it yet, and so I'm seeking for truth in regards to the Hierophant here, in regards to commitment, in regards to how I live my life, in regards to what I want to, you know, commit to, really. But at the end of the day, it's an understanding and a learning I have here of myself, a learning of this connection. I'm still in the early stages of understanding. You know, I just heard cause and effect. So it's like I'm understanding that my actions create certain circumstances, and I don't fully see or understand. But what I do understand is what I've experienced here to be true. And so now I'm in the early stages of really taking a look at how I want to live my life, or what I want to commit to, or how I always believed, because how I always believed wasn't seeing the full picture. So now I'm trying to get to the answers. Now I'm trying to get to the truth. Now I want to take action on truth. And so I feel this person is going to communicate to you. Okay, they might communicate to you that their need or their understanding of what needs to change in their world, or their need to commit to something greater here, or that they're trying to understand how to do this. And they don't fully see it just yet, but this is something that they're working on or working towards. Health, yeah, so Devil, 3 Cups in reverse. Could be impacting this person's health, you know, too much partying, too much drinking, or just this unhealthy way is getting in the way. I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. And this is also about physical action. Like, physically, I've been engaged in a way, and physically, I need to be in line with great truth. And I feel like the sword's still crooked, so I'm not seeing clearly just yet, you know, the full truth of it yet. I am filled with regret. Yeah, so much regret. This person just feels very sad. There's the happiness again, you know, and that sacral chakra. So you make me happy, and now I just need to align with what I know makes me happy. But I need to unravel and detach from the things that don't, because it's taken a toll on me. Surrender. This person surrendering to this beautiful energy of getting better, working better, strength. Oh my goodness, so beautiful. Leo energy. Okay, this is the courage to face our fears and to lean into things that we might have been shying away from. This is the courage. This is having the strength to face and confront things that maybe we couldn't in the past. And this is by surrendering to the divine, surrendering to the connection, surrendering that I just want to be happy here. I can't carry this regret, So Leo energy, we could be tapping into some egoic things that they've had to surrender. Okay. So 2 Pentacles. Yeah, this is the back and forth, the need to choose or decide, or even, I don't know if I have it in me, like the resources or the ability or the energy or the whatever I need to make it happen, but I'm coming into this understanding slowly. Like I'm slowly looking at what it is that I need, what it is I need to choose, what it is I need to do. By understanding it better, then I could commit to it, and then I could take action on it. But I need to understand it first, before I can choose it or before I can make any sort of decisions. 6 of Swords, getting out of the Devil, getting out of 5 Swords, sabotage, and all of the things that I regret doing. I gotta get out of that slowly but surely. 5 of Pentacles in reverse, get out of the 5 Pentacles. Only I can get out of the lack mindset. Only I can get out of the cold. The power's in my hands. And so this is what I want to do by understanding the situation more clearly, by really committing myself to understanding and learning how I have to be, or what I need to be, or what I need to do clearly, without running, but by facing it and leaning into what makes me happy. Okay, 7 Swords in reverse, coming out of the deception and the sabotage. So I'm sorry. This is like, I'm sorry, I can see where I was wrong, and now I want to see what's right. So they clearly see what's wrong. Like that isn't obvious, but maybe they don't see the path as to what exactly is the honest truth of what they could commit to, but they're finding balance here. We see the sun and the moon, so those masculine, feminine. I'm getting High Priestess energy from this Hierophant just with the 2 pillars. So it's like really connected to divine, the balance within with the masculine, feminine, like being receptive, taking action, finding balance, and committing to this understanding. So I feel they also want to communicate to you, being empowered, being confident. King of Wands, this King of Wands takes action, very confident in accomplishing what he needs to for the long term. He doesn't shy away in the face of fear. It's no longer holding me back. I'm confident in my ability to get things done because I can now see what doesn't work. And I'm no longer wanting to play games. That's what this is. I no longer want to pretend. Okay, so Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. And the 9 Pentacles and the Queen of Swords. So this card talks about our independence, our confidence. Okay, so I'm confident that it could be available here to provide you with clarity, certainty, and understanding, because I've learned, this is the wisdom I've experienced, and so now I can see clearly and I understand, how to make myself available in the practical way here. It's very clear to me, that this is what needs to happen. Now I need to understand how to get here, but I understand that I need to provide you with clarity. And so I feel this person understands your need for clarity, because maybe you've been in the dark, or maybe you have experienced, well, for sure, you've experienced something here that this person's regretted between you and them. And you wanted certainty, clarity, you wanted direction, you wanted this person to be confident in their ability to show up, or be confident, somebody you can rely on. It's like you weren't there, you haven't been there, you haven't been consistently there, or whatever. Like, make yourself available. You need to be clear. So it's like, yeah, I'm clear. I need to make myself available. So now it's like, how do I do this in the right way so that I could commit myself and so that I can see everything clearly here, so that this doesn't happen again, or that I go back to whatever I was, I really, truly am surrendering here to what has happened. So what's this person going to do? I feel like this person is going to get out of whatever state that they're in and keep dedicating, committing themselves towards what's going to work. And I feel this person is going to come forward to communicate to you, if they haven't, their desire, and they're fired up here, to do this. I do feel as though we need just one more round here in regards to anything that wants to pull through. Spirits, I think I did pull the actions. Did I not? Actions? So I'm drawing a blank now all of a sudden. But let's see, Spirit. What does pile 4 need to know then about this connection? It sounds to me like this person is very gung-ho and making a change here. Whatever it takes. Is there anything else that pile number 4 needs to know about this person? Anything that I've missed? Anything that needs to come through in regards to this person's next actions, or what they're going to do or say, or what needs to be communicated? Anything I've missed? Anything unclear? Thank you so much, Spirit. I'm so blessed to be here doing this reading today. Okay. Okay, I'm being told to spread this like this. And I do feel one more here. 2 more. Justice, balance, restored. Page of Pentacles. So the opportunity is on the table. It never got pursued. This person wants to restore balance in this connection and justice where they've wronged you. Only way to do that is to come with a greater level of truth and authenticity. So if I haven't communicated to you the truth of how I feel, haven't expressed to you, haven't shown to you, this is how I'm going to make things right again. Okay, because I see that I haven't been allowing this opportunity to be fulfilled. So the Sun, I can see clearly. This is beautiful. Most positive card in the tarot. Joy. This is also masculine energy. You know, it's being empowered, enlightened, and seeing the joy we can have. But I feel like this person is seeing the light is really what I see here. 4 wands in reverse. Yeah, I couldn't create the stability because I was unreliable. The structure wasn't formed. I could see this now. This was the falling apart. And so how do I bring justice to a world that fell apart or couldn't be built upon? You know, now I can see that this is not happening because of my inability to be truthful or honest. So 7 cups in reverse. I'm getting out of the confusion. You know, if I wasn't committing or if I left the back door open, it's like I got to get out of that confusing state. It wasn't clear. And you were showing up as the Queen Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. It's like Queen Swords doesn't want to be in 7 cups. She wants decisive action. And it's like this person knows, I got to be decisive. I got to be clear. I can't be in this confusing energy. You know, the Tower, and it's in reverse. Yeah, so I feel this person has devils that need to be released. And they were upkeeping some sort of tower energy, and the tower energy was really what was creating this confusion. As long as we keep up lies, as long as we keep up things that are built on illusion and devils, we're not making things clear, and we're keeping things on shaky ground, and we can't build a connection on shaky ground. I also feel as though whatever separated you guys, or the brunt of what has happened, is sort of in the past here, you know, or this is a result of why they're getting out of the 7 cups energy. 10 pentacles. I want to build where we couldn't build a stability. I see now that there's a potential to start so we can get to a 10 pentacles. Okay, we can build this legacy. We can create something for the long term, but I have to be reliable. I have to put in the effort and the consistency here for the 10 pentacles in the pentacle realm. Okay, this is the family. This is creating the stability that I was not buildable. It wasn't reliable. It was shaky. It wasn't, yeah, it was too confusing. You couldn't build there. Inconsistent. Yeah, 5 swords in reverse. Get out of that sabotage mode. I created nothing but conflict. 8 cups. I still need to walk away from the devil. You know, the fear here was really keeping me in a situation that wasn't good for you or I. And so I don't know if you walked away and it perpetuated this whole cascade of the Tower and them seeing clearly, or they just fear you might walk away here if they don't do this. Like, that's it. Like, I don't want to play games anymore. I got to walk away from devil. You're going to leave or walk away or be emotionally unsatisfied if I can't build with you, because all I've proven here is sabotage and that I'm unreliable or that I can't create anything here. Very clear to me. Okay, very clear. It wasn't just to you. Okay, 5 cups and 6 cups. Yeah, we're going from the 5 swords energy out of this energy. We're leaving the 5 cups where I was feeling bad for myself or regret, and all of the stuff that I was feeling generated this energy of connecting to who you are to me and what you mean to me. You know, this is soul recognition. This is our soulmates. This is where we feel very deeply emotionally tied to someone here because it connects to our heart space. It reminds us of our childhood person, place, thing of the past that really speaks to us. So if we've had a soul contract in the past that we've experienced, it's like reminiscing in this deep experience that I can have with you that I know is there. And so the sadness and the experience I had that didn't work with you made me feel even more connected to you. And so this person wants reconciliation, and I feel this person is going to come forward with an offering of something they haven't in the past to ground this connection, to build on this pentacle realm because of their love for you. You know, Page of Cups, look at that. So pages, communication, and this is opening our heart space, and this is saying, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that it wasn't followed through on. I'm sorry I wasn't reliable. I'm sorry that there was potential, and instead of leaning into it, I did the opposite, or I stuck with the devil here, you know, because of the fear. And so now I want to offer you this because I still haven't offered you this. And so I'm sorry. In order to do this, I have to lean into my emotions and express how I feel, and express to you that I don't understand with all these pages too. Page of Swords, Page of Pentacles, Page of Cups. Like, it's very early stages of understanding what I need to do and how I need to go about it and exploring this connection. I still feel like a novice, so I'm not quite clear just yet, but I know what I can't do or what I don't want to do. Some of you guys might have a child with this person, okay? You guys might have been married in the past, or maybe there was an understanding of something here. This could just be the soul contract. You know, we have a soul contract that I didn't follow through on, or that I see was there and I did the opposite. So now I need to restore this connection and find balance in myself in order to find balance here and build something. So beautiful. Pile number 4. This is a beautiful reading. This is your reading. I hope this helped you, and I will see you at the next one. Bye-bye.